Hey guys! Hey everyone! Hi! Hi Yashi! How's it going? Welcome to yet another episode of Club Live. We're so excited to have you here today. Hey! Are you all excited for today's session? Hey Pooja! Hi! Okay, so why don't I start by telling you all a little bit about what's gonna happen today. So today is all about those who we call by different names. You all may call them as teachers, professors, trainers, coach, and much more. At Air Black, we're proud to call them experts. We have not one but 10 experts on board who conduct masterclasses in Do It Together sessions. They give us 2 hours each time to make sure that our blending is on point. So with Teachers Day coming up, we thought you can't meet your experts personally, but we can of course bring them to you. So for the next 5 days, we're going to be bringing 5 of your favorite experts who will be teaching you one of their signature hacks and sharing some of their lesser known secrets. And today we have Kate. Kate is one of the experts on our panel. You must have seen her create some gorgeous reels on our Instagram and also share some of her lesser known secrets during masterclasses online. And today she's going to be teaching us some of her pro tips to get the gorgeous red lips. Kate is actually known for her signature, and we're so excited to have her here. Let me patch her right in. Hey, Kate.
Hello. Hello, everybody. Hi,
Hey,
Radhika.
good. I can hear an echo behind you. Can you hear it too? I think it's better now,
No. Is it fine now?
I suppose. But anyway, we're so excited to have you here today, Kate. It's
Thank
lovely
you so
to have
much.
you.
I'm so ready. I'm so ready for today's session. Session for today's live. I'm so used to taking sessions, long, lengthy sessions. So,
Okay. Actually begin by you telling us a little bit about you being an expert at Air Black. I was just telling our viewers that we have not just one, but more than 10 experts, and y'all spend almost 2 hours each time making sure that the members create the look absolutely on point. How does it feel to be an expert, and what is it like?
okay, so firstly, I've been with Air Black. I've been a part of the Air Black team from almost the time they started with their classes, their online classes, and it went from having 2, 3 classes a month to having I don't know, I can't even count anymore. There's 3 sessions, like we take like 3 sessions, 4 sessions a day. We make sure that we spend a lot of time with our students. We make sure their classes are specially curated to teach them what they want to learn. Okay, and another thing about Air Black is when we started, right, it started during the pandemic and all of those things. So it not only gave people a chance to learn from their homes safely, but it also gave people like me, beauty influencers, experts, teachers, a chance to teach.
Yep.
So this is something like super, super great, and I'm so, so glad and so happy to be a part of it.
And we're so happy to have you as an expert on board. But why not, without further ado, get started with what you're here for today. What are you teaching us?
So today I'm teaching you guys how to get the perfect red lip. Now, before I just go in and just apply some red lipstick, I want to tell you guys that sometimes, might feel like when you just apply a plain red lipstick, it might feel a little flat. Right? There's no dimension on the lips. There's not too much of shape. So what I'm going to teach you today, using something super, out of this, something that you wouldn't use on your lips at least. I'm going to teach you how to get that super bold, matte red lip. And
Okay.
also keep in mind that I'm not going to be using, super expensive luxury products in order to get this lip. I'm going to keep everything affordable, super affordable brands to show you that no matter what product you use, if your technique is right and if you're doing the right steps, you'll get, the perfect look. All right.
Fantastic.
So I want to see a few people, in the comment
Show
section
up. Yeah.
saying,
Also,
if any of you are doing it with us, get a kohl, get a kajal, okay? Get some Vaseline or a lip balm and get your favorite shade of red lipstick. No matter what brand it is, just get it and I'll show you how it's done.
we also want you to tag us if you're recreating this look. So tag Kate and tag beauty.airblack and we'd love to see.
Yes. Okay, so is everyone ready to start?
I absolutely am. Let's go.
Okay, so before, I moisturize my lips. I have hydrated my lips before this, but you have to keep one thing in mind while doing a red lip, especially any lip actually, if you want it to be matte, right? Try not to use a lip balm or a lip mask that overhydrates the lips because you don't want your matte lips to end up looking glossy or get sticky or even move all over the place because sometimes when you mix a matte lipstick with something that's a super hydrating product, it can lose its texture or completely change in texture, like move around the place, smudge, all of those things. And especially while using red, unless you're going for a glossy red lip, which is not too often, right? You want to make sure that your red lipstick does not smudge all over the place and also, does not smudge all over your clothes and no stains at all. So try using a product like this. This is the Vaseline Lip Therapy. It's a super waxy product, so it hydrates the lips, but it does not overhydrate the lips. So you need to have that balance. So I'm just going to hydrate my lips a little bit with this product.
Okay. So actually, while Kate does that, I want to let our viewers in on a little secret. We actually conducted, I don't know, Kate, if you saw this, we conducted a live session before Rakhi where we told and we revealed the most anticipated lineup of the year at Air Black. And you
Yeah.
already know the lineup, and the people who attended know it. But those who did not attend it, they missed out on an offer. And we have something super special for them. Stay tuned till the end. But we had Shraddha Nayak, who is Shraddha Kapoor's makeup artist, and we had Aarti as well, who is Sonam Kapoor's makeup artist, and those two conducted some lovely sessions over the last month. And yeah, but if y'all wanna know on a little secret, stay tuned and we will let you in on the surprise. Okay, Kate.
Yeah, definitely. You need to, stay on. If you need to take a break, go for a few seconds, hop on back because you don't want to miss out on some really, really good, opportunities. For all of you saying hi to me, hello. I hope you enjoyed today's live. So now let's go to the next step. Okay, so if you have any questions about the steps that I'm doing, the products that I'm using, I'm going to tell you, but if in case you want me to repeat it, you can just let me know in the comment section. All right, so now I'm taking my kohl. Okay, this is a kajal from the brand Bellora Paris. Okay, and I'm just going to start defining my lips. Defining basically what you would do with a brown lip liner, like contour your lips. I'm going to do the same thing, but using a black kohl. Right? If you have a black lip liner or if you have maybe a gel liner that's, in a pot, something that's easily blendable, you can use.
Okay.
So now I'm just going to take it and I'm going to start defining my lip. I'm not overlining the lip. I'm just going to define the line that I already have.
Okay. We have a query. Akanksha, why don't you stay tuned for the next 10 more minutes and we'll let you know how you can join the session and the classes. Kate, could you tell us which kohl you're using again?
I'm using the one from Bellora Paris. It's the Identity 24/7.
Okay.
So now you can see that the line I'm creating is not that dark. right? I want to build slowly. I don't want to go in with too much of product and then unnecessarily have to, remove product that I don't need. So I'm going to build slowly. Always, no matter what product you're using, always build slowly. Always make sure that the cupid's bow, the corners, and the bottom of the lip is well defined with a darker liner. No matter what type of lips you're doing, it's always better to, have a defined liner. The liner also helps to, in case your lipstick moves about or comes off, the liner is always there on your lips because it's a much thicker, waxier product.
Right. Again, if y'all are doing this with us, don't forget to tag. Love to see your look. So, Kate, will you be lining your lip or would you also be filling them in with the kohl?
So what I'm going to do now is focus on lining it and building a little bit of product, but not building it at one shot. So what I'm doing is creating layers, and then I'm just going to be filling in the corners a little bit, okay, and the cupid's bow, bringing the triangle down a little bit and a little bit on the middle of the bottom lip. So that's what I'm going to be doing now. So first, let's focus on defining the top line.
Okay. Okay, so guys, why don't I reveal the little secret? So last week when we did the session for Rakhi, we offered a code to our viewers and we told them that if they click on that link and register, they would get 50%, up to 50% scholarship and complimentary masterclasses worth 20K. So we got so many DMs telling us that people registered, they attended Shraddha Nayak and Aarti Nayar's sessions, and they also attended expert sessions, and they loved it. But if you missed out on this, we have 4 more masterclasses coming up in September and October. We have one masterclass by Elton Fernandez on the 5th of September. He's Aditi Rao Hedri's makeup artist. We have one by Debashri Banerjee on the 12th of September. We have one masterclass on the 19th of September by Shan Mo, who's Jackie's makeup artist. And lastly, we have one by Mrunal Panchal, who is a social media influencer and makeup artist. And we're not going to be revealing her look. But we have one link in our bio live right now, and it's going to be live for the next 24 hours. And if you click on it and register, you will get up to 50% scholarship and also get access to 20K worth complimentary masterclasses. So yeah, it's
Definitely, guys. If you like what I do, if you like my content, if you like this, if you're enjoying this live session till now and you're new here, definitely go ahead and, click the link in my bio, available for what, 24 hours? And yeah, there are so many different artists besides me, some that have much more experience with brides, some that have experience with the business part of it, some that are freelancers. You have a variety. You're learning from experience and experience only. So definitely go and check it out.
And not just
Okay, so
that,
now,
makeup artists who can give you that
yes.
Bollywood. But yes, go ahead, Kate. Tell us what you're doing.
Yes. So now what I'm going to do is I am taking, you can see here, I've kind of let the liner come onto my lip a little bit. Now I'm going to focus on darkening just the cupid's bow, bringing it, down a little bit, darkening the outer corners and the middle of the lower lip.
I can see the excitement in our comment section. Okay.
So can I?
Okay, somebody wants to know how to extend their membership. Please DM us and we will help you out.
Okay, so now I'm done with the black. Okay. If any of you guys have any questions before we move on to the next step, you can shoot now.
Drop them in and we will address. I think we're good to go, Kate.
Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Swiss Beauty Matte Me lipstick. Okay, it's in the shade 34 Heartbreaker. It's like super, super red. I'll swatch it for you. Okay, this is how it looks. You can see it's literally like, a perfect red. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just with the wand itself apply it all over my lips. Okay, and then I'm going to kind of firstly buff it out into the black and then build the red a little bit more. All right.
Okay. Palak, you will be receiving Aarti Nayar's certificate in the next 24 or 48 hours. Don't worry. Also, Kate, we're getting a few queries where they're saying your coal looks more brown than black.
Because it kind of buffed out into onto my lips as well as because of the lip balm that I used. So it's not super, super intense, obviously.
Got it.
And I didn't do it, obviously, if it's a super dark product and you apply it lightly, it's going to look light, right?
Yes.
Okay, so just going to.
Could you also please tell us what the lipstick was again?
Okay, the lipstick was from Swiss Beauty. It is in the shade, it's the Matte Me, and it's in the shade 34 Heartbreaker.
Got it.
So now what I'm going to do is you can take a brush, it's your choice. Okay, and I'm just going to slightly buff out this outer line a little bit.
Kate, I'm also going to request you to drop in the product names once we save this live as our IGTV so that people can go back and review it here.
Definitely, definitely. And so now, just before we move on, a very, very important step would be to highlight your Cupid's bow. So before I apply another layer of the red, okay, I'm just going to apply a little bit of highlight using my finger on the Cupid's bow so that if once I complete my lips, if I put highlight on top of it, it's going to blur out the top line, right? And I want a nice bold top line. So to avoid that, I'm going to apply the highlighter right now before I move on.
Okay. Okay, also another question. Why are you using a black coal instead of a red? Please.
Okay, so basically, if you use a red, it's just going to look as if you've just applied a plain red lipstick, and sometimes it can make it. Of course, red is a super bold color, but if you don't realize it, the lips can look slightly flat, no dimension, no shape whatsoever. You saw before I applied. This is just like two steps, and before I applied it, you saw that my lips were small, like average sized lips. And now you can see how prominent and how much it's changed my features, right? So that's why I use the black. It kind of, what it did was it contoured my lips. And it created a more defined shape and a more prominent shape. As well, like if I use red instead, it won't really do as much as what the black would have done.
Got it.
So now I'm going to go in with the wand again. Okay, and I'm just going to top it off in certain areas.
Could you tell us what the highlighter was again?
Okay, the highlighter was from the NYX Love Contours All Palette.
Okay. Again, guys, if you all missed out, we have a link in our bio which is only active for the next 24 hours, which can give you access to some of the best masterclasses by celebrity makeup artists in the month of September and October. You'll get 50%, up to 50% scholarship. Also access to complimentary masterclasses worth 20K. So go check out the link in our bio, register today.
Okay, so here's the thing when it comes to using liquid lipsticks. It might stay on the outer part of the lips, okay, no matter what brand it is. If you're a person that licks your lips or drinks water, like a lot of water, a lot of liquids touch your lips, it can naturally just come off. Okay, so if you're a person that licks your lips a lot, I would suggest using a cream based matte lipstick on the inner part of the lips, so that the line, you can see this line, right? It shouldn't keep extending downwards and have one defined line and then just an empty lip on the middle. Okay, so to avoid that, I'm just taking, this is from the brand Zovi. Okay, it's in the shade 23. Okay, and it's a super super matte red lipstick. And what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to put this all over my lip. You can layer your lip, but I'm just putting it on the inner part of it before I go to my last lipstick.
So how many lipsticks are you using exactly, Kate, for this one red
So,
tone?
so this is one liner, which is your black liner, and three lipsticks. Now, obviously, you wouldn't do so many steps on the daily basis, but if you're doing brides and stuff, you have to make sure that their lipstick is going to stay no matter if they cry, if they're drinking stuff, if they're sweating, their lipstick has to stay, right? So this is the best way. Even if a lot of people, you'll see them at a party going to the bathroom like 10 times just to touch their lipstick up. So if you take 10 minutes extra at home to do these steps, your lipstick will definitely last.
Another question, Kate, the three lipsticks that you're using, are those the same color or are they different colors?
No, so these two are similar colors. All right, this is the cream-based matte lipstick. This is the liquid-based matte lipstick. And the last lipstick is an orangish, a very, I'll compare the lipsticks and show you guys. Okay, so you can see here, it's like a neonish orange color.
Right.
Right, on camera, yes, it looks a little red, but it is a lighter color compared to this.
That's right.
Okay, so what I'm going to do with this is to give the illusion that my lips look slightly bigger, is apply a lighter color on the inner part of the lip. So this is going in the same area that we applied the cream lipstick. Okay, you can see here that it is lighter than the
It is.
lower layer.
All those asking for the names of the products that she's used, Kate will be dropping in the product names as soon as we save this. So you can go access the products and create this look watching the IGTV.
So then just buff your lips out. Don't blend this out too much because you should see the transition from the black to the red and to this lighter, pop of pinkish red, I would say orangish red,
Right.
that kind of tone. Now it's optional if you want to top it off with gloss. If you're a really bold person and you are super careful with, your lipstick and stuff like that, yes, you can work a gloss. But with so many layers of red, I would suggest, not using too much of gloss because it can spread all over the place.
But that looks gorgeous.
But this is the final look. Yes, it's a few steps. It's a few extra products, but it definitely does the job. It definitely looks so good that you don't mind spending the time to do it. Yeah.
But long-lasting effect that it gives you, pretty sure. Okay. So Kate, also before ending this, I want to know what your experience, because this is a Teacher's Day special and you are an expert at Air Black. We want to know what your experience is like. What is your student experience like? Tell us a little bit about
Okay,
it.
so firstly, I feel like, every time I have a new batch of students, it's so exciting. Firstly, it's super, super exciting. I'm always excited for my sessions. Okay, and I feel so, pumped up and ready for my sessions. And I feel like, I tell everyone, turn your cameras on, like join me, talk to me, and I think that also makes them feel good, makes them feel comfortable, makes them want to learn from me. Another thing is, by now, I think I would have taught hundreds and hundreds of students. Okay. And it's so nice to have that connection, and it's so nice to see them grow, because, like, from the first class, right, we have theory classes, we have practical classes, and it's not just about, okay, I'm teaching you the fox eye or I'm teaching you the red lip. We are teaching you things from what type of moisturizer to use, what type of skin type, how to tell, like, how to analyze a person's skin. We teach you everything. Okay, from even color theory, because you need to know all of those things.
Kate
So
had more than 10 batches that have graduated from Air Black.
yes, and so many gold members, platinum members. It's super super cool to be a part of something like that, and it's so nice to see from the first class. The student is just learning, she's just getting comfortable, and then from, like, towards closer to their graduation, and how professional and how good their work has turned out. And it's so great to see that we get to be a part of that journey, and we get to be a part of their learning. Like, we teach them what they know.
And loving the love that is being showered in the comment section. Guys, for those who are not members at Air Black and you want to attend sessions from Kate, from so many other experts that we have on board, celebrity makeup artists, and many more, there's a link in our bio which is only active for 24 hours. And you get scholarships up to 50%, and masterclass is worth 20K. So go register and join us.
Yes. Okay. So before we end this, I'm just going to quickly tell you guys what products we used one last time. Okay. We used the Bellora Paris Identity Kohl eyeliner. Okay. And super, super nice product, very creamy product. That's why I could easily spread it all over my lips. Okay, try to use a creamy product. Don't use a kohl that's super, thick in consistency that you can't spread. It might make the lipstick crack as well. Okay, so then the next lipstick that I used was the Swiss Beauty Matte Me. Okay, in the shade 34 Heartbreaker.
Okay.
Okay, and the okay, then we used the cream lipstick, okay, in the shade 23 from the brand Zovi. And then the last lipstick that we used to lighten the inner part of the lips was the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in the shade 25 Heroine. So as you can see, these are all super, super affordable brands. Okay, very affordable brands. And the main reason I use these brands was to show you guys that you don't need a lipstick worth 5,000 rupees to, look nice, or to get the perfect red lip or anything like that. You can just use what you have, use the right technique, learn from us at Air Black, go to their link, sign up. They have a lot of benefits. Learn from us. So no matter what type of product you have, we'll teach you how to use it, basically.
Absolutely. And that was Kate, and she taught us some pro tips to get the perfect red lips. And we're so happy to have you here, Kate. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much. And thank you to everybody who, showed up for this live session, who watched this live session. And I hope you guys were able to learn something from this. I really enjoyed showing it to you as well.
Yes, and we will see you for the next 4 days with some amazing hacks by 4 experts. Thanks.
Yes.
See you
Bye
tomorrow.
bye.
Bye.